Okay. I'm excited about this video because we're going to underwrite. We're going to underwrite a deal here in Houston, Texas. That's kind of like a creative deal. A friend of mine sent me that deal. Is a property that needs a little bit of work, but at the same time, uh, it has an incredible mortgage behind it, subject to. So what we're going to do, we're going to analyze the property, the ARB, and we want to see if we can take this property sub to, we can bring some money to fix it, and then if there is enough money to sell it. Okay, so let's start. I call that one kind of like a sub to flip or a sub to hold. Let's do it. So let me check my screen. I'm sharing the window right now. It's gonna look a little bit odd. Okay, so we have the address 15110 Walters Road. Excuse me. Is this one right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go online and I'm gonna find how many bedrooms and bathrooms. This is a software that I use. Anyone can use if you guys have. This is software that I use because I'm an EXP agent, so I have access, but you guys can use PropStream, you can use PropWire, you can use DealSauce, and I'm gonna be leaving the links down below if you guys wanna kind of download those codes. So basically the property has 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 3,075 square feet and 9,000 square feet lot. And I think, oh, he's asking me to log in again. Sorry about that. Okay, perfect. So the property is listed on the market, but I'm in communication with the seller. He's in a bad situation because, as you guys can see, he's trying to sell it for 275, but the property needs a lot of work. Even with the pool. Okay, so now the first step is that we are going to analyze. We're going to get the ARV, the after repair value. This software is pretty accurate. It is saying 351, but let's see if we can get more out of it. So I'm going to open HAR, the MLS here in Houston, but you guys can do it in any other. I'm just going to show you the principles of underwriting. So we're going to go to search, single family, quick family. So basically here, what we do is that we add the address. It will pop up, pop out. We're just gonna click the sold properties on the left, pending and active. Square footage. This is very important. So we want to be 300, between 300 and 500 if the property is big enough. But we're gonna keep it really tight because it's in a neighborhood with a lot of comps. So we're gonna keep it 300 minus and plus. So we have 3,000. So we are going, remember, 300 less and 300 more. So we're going 70. So let's say 2,700 to, so we're going to look houses. We're going to look for houses on the similar side, 2,700 to 3,400. Lot size, I don't care a lot about lot size unless there's not enough comps. And the year built, that's another big one. Sorry about that, 1978. So we're going for 10 years. So 300 square feet plus and minuses. On years, I go 10 years. So remember 1978. So we're going 10 years less, 1968 to 1988. Boom, there you go. So now I have, remember, we're looking only, oh, here's another important thing. On the last 6 months, right? We're looking for properties close by, oh, another big one. I actually have like 4 variables that are really very important. So looking within a mile, half a mile first, then looking on the last 6 months, then looking for 300 square feet plus and minuses, and the year built 10 years plus and the year minuses, 10 year minus. Okay, we're gonna look for active, pending, and sold just to take a look at the numbers. We're going through the map. Again, this is a neighborhood on the north side of Houston. So we have really good comps. I think that okay. We're gonna click here on results. Okay, so we see, I can see that we have a lot of properties active, which is not good because it means that the market, I mean, there are more properties active that's than sold in the last 6 months. Well, but also we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pending, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sold, but way more houses. Actually, no, sorry about that, right? Because we have the second page here. Oh, look at that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7 first page, 8 on the last one. So we have 15. Yep. Okay, now that we see that we have a lot of houses that have been sold, half a mile. Oh, no, wait a second. It's half a mile. So we go to results. There you go. Now we have only one page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 pending, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 active. 265. This is the house that we're checking. So the prices are going between 350 and 4 something. Super similar. Remember, our house is 1978. So super similar year, super similar counting. I mean, counts of bedrooms and bathrooms. And another important, if you're going to do a flip, we want to check the days on market, right? But I'm going to remove the active and the pending, and I want to focus on the ones that got sold in the last 6 months. So we have the 264, 305, 353 with similar square footages. Let's see this one. Let's see the bigger one. 471. Oh, look at that. Wow, that is a huge rehab. This is a full gut flip, and they spent. This is a nice flip, very nice. Wow, look at that top. They did an amazing job. Okay. Sometimes the people like they put in a flip, they put shiny like stuff. If you see here, like golden, all the fixtures and the doors, gold. That you can buy that in Amazon, and it's kind of similar prices than the black one. So small ceiling fans from Amazon, that those ones cost like 200 bucks or 150. Okay, so now we know the big one. So we go to results, single page. Let's look at the cheapest one, 264. So this one got sold for 145, and this one, the cheapest one, got sold for 200. I mean, 145 price per square feet, dollars per square feet. We have the other one at 81. Okay, basically, they haven't done a single, actually needs full gut rehab. And again, with a pool. Okay, so now that we know that, let's go back to agent single family. So this is not a comp at all. We're gonna look for the 305. It has So we're going to look for houses that you can see that they have been recently flipped or recently rehab. So I would say this is not a comp because again, it has everything is old, like really well maintained, but it's old. Everything is old. I believe they just did a quick painting and that's it. You guys see the difference between this one and the one that got sold for 400 and something? That's a difference from a nice rehab. So carpet, they didn't, literally they just cleaned it up. So I would say it's not a comp if we're gonna flip the house. Oh, before that, let me open the house pictures right now. So you guys can see it. It looks very similar to the one we just saw, but of course, it's not clean. It needs work. I believe this is a video from my dear friend Wes. Oh, here's the data. So the guy owns the property. He owes 248. Here's a good number. $25,000 he wants as cash, and the property 248 at 2.75. What a great loan. So now you guys saw the pictures. Let's go back to ChatGPT. No. Okay, to analyze. Let's open the other one. So first one is not a comp. Second one is a flip. Actually got sold like super fast, but it's too much. Actually, and the good thing that it doesn't have a pool. So let's go back. Maybe we can have it as a comp. So let's go to the other one, 305. Okay, we just said that the 305. This is very important because most agents, they just go and check the comps in the area, and they give you like an estimate for all the houses. No. When you're going to do a flip, like a comp for flips, you have to go and comp your property against the property, versus the properties that have been flipped in the area. Okay, this is not a flip at all. It's a house very well maintained, but not a flip. So it's not a comp for me. Okay, let's go for the other one. Pool. Okay. As we can see, this is not a flip because there's people living in there, but there was a flip. Someone bought it like 2-3 years ago or less. You guys can see that it has like brand new painting. Sorry about that. Brand new painting. So I will consider this one a comp. So a property that I will analyze. So I'm going to check that. This one here. Second one. Not even. It looks nice, but it hasn't been. Yeah, they clean it. As you guys can see here, zero work. All tiles, all countertops, all tops with the glass doors. So this is not a flip for me either. So I have only one flip, and of course the last one, the super high-end flip here. Okay. So I can go back to criteria and I can go for the pending ones. Let me take a look at the pending ones, 297, 320. Yep, not a flip. Nice house, but outdated. Not a comp. The other pending one. I like that the houses in the area, they're getting sold. There is movement, but there is almost no flippers working in the area. This one looks clean, but again, it's outdated, not a comp. We're gonna update the house. Okay, this one same. outdated. They're selling this one for $329. I guess that they offer a little bit less. So $349. This is an interesting deal. Why? Because we have almost no comps for fully gut rehabs, and our house need a full gut rehab. 264. No. Okay, we're gonna take this one. So my mentor told me once that if we have this kind of case, we look at the biggest one, the price per square feet, and so we mark all of them, right? All the solds in the area. Or what we can do, if we don't have enough comps, we can go a little bit like farther. Let's go 0.8 miles. No pending, just sold. Boom. We have 15 matches. Also, we can check the map. There you go, kind of in the same neighborhood. This is comping is like this. It's like you have to go and check each property just to see that they're similar to yours, because the clients are going to be looking at your properties too. So 245. Now we're gonna see, I'm gonna scan it like super fast. Okay, this is not a flip. Why is not a flip? Again, it's outdated. Okay, this is the one that we had before. Next, 305. Yeah, nice, but outdated, not a flip. Okay, we have 340. This one looks better. It looks nice, but again, it is outdated but newer. So I'm gonna take it because we don't have enough kind of flips going on in the area. Okay, again, outdated. Wow, huge lot. Okay, you see the bathrooms? You can see if they updated or not on the bathrooms and the kitchens. It's not outdated, but it's more modern than the other ones. Someone rehabbed the house, so it's not the original. Oh, and here's another good thing now that I'm seeing the pool. If I go to criteria, we are looking for houses with private pool. Sorry, but I missed that one. But going back to results, single line. Okay, now we have houses from 240, 33. Okay, perfect. And we just even took the other one, the nice one from the list. Okay, so 350. Again, it looks super nice, but outdated. But again, outdated in a way that it looks like someone did some work. Actually, no. Look at those tiles. Look at those. Yeah, let's go for the next one. Okay, now we have a flip. Look at those laminates. Someone painted that. Let me open this to show you guys. They did it. They put new countertops, same cabinets, new appliances. They repaint the entire house. Look at new floors, new ceiling fans. This is a flip. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Boom. Okay. This one we saw it already. It was a flip. Okay, let's look at this one. Looks nice. Nice lot. Okay, this is a flip. I think that tile is older, but yeah, someone worked on this house, perhaps not this year, but a couple of years. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna say it's a yes. And the last one, I think we saw this one. Yeah, again, sometimes even we have to check the pictures. That's why I mean, we need to check the pictures because they're agents or even the same sellers. They do a nice rehab, but then they don't hire a professional photographer for it. You see kind of old bathrooms, but with new fixtures. They put carpet, old bathrooms here. Okay, I'm gonna take it just to have. Okay, now we go to the results, single line. You guys can take this principle and apply it in any other software, right? Remember, half a mile, last 6 months, 300 square feet plus and minuses. And the last one was 10 years below and 10 years above. We have 4 results. So we are looking between $109 per square feet and 124. If we do a quick CMA, that will give you, here in the MLS in Houston, the software will give us the average price per square feet. So we have 117.22. Remember, 3725. Now we're going to the calculator. 375 multiplied by 117.22. Boom. Our house, this is the most important number, this one and the rehab budget. Our house will be valued at 360. We can sell it. Perhaps worst scenario is 350. Okay, now we have the comps, the actual comps. I'm gonna go and follow the rule of 70%. We're gonna try to take it sub 2, but let's try to first, let's do a cash offer, right? Multiply by 70%. So the cash offer is the ARV multiplied by 70% minus repair. So we have 252 minus, let's say, $60,000. So our offer here is 100, close to 192. Remember, why $60,000? Well, because if we check, here's the house, conditions of the house. It's outdated. It is a big house. New kitchen for sure. I'm a little bit scared about the pool because new pool equipment, if it's cracked, it will be like 5 to 10K. So that's another big item. That's why people don't like houses with pool. Okay, so basically, let's open. Let me open this spreadsheet. Okay, so we know that our is 360. The guy, that's the ARV, $60,000. That's a number that I'm putting kind of, I will say that's a number that I'm putting kind of, not out of the blue, but an estimate, a rough estimate. So rehab and 248, that's the debt. The guy wants $20,000. We're negotiating that. Cash to seller and the closing costs. Oops, sorry about that. Another like $8,000. So I have a really nice spreadsheet for it, but I'm just look at the numbers right now. Okay, so if we sell the house, 360 minus closing costs minus 60 rehab minus 248 minus 20, we have $24,000 profits. But here's one thing. Why I'm not offering him why not offering him like a cash? Because he owes 248, right? So my offer is going to be a sub to flip. So right now my cash, oh, here's the thing. Let's call it holding costs to another. He's paying $2,000 a month. So let's call it $12,000 for 6 months of holding. I would say minus holding costs. So only $12,000. If we check the money that we're bringing into the table is the 60K, the 20K, holding and closing. So 60, 20, we're bringing 100K. So if we check the cash on cash, $12,000 divided into 100K, only 12% cash on cash, which is not bad, but again, it's not good for a flip. So how can we save this deal? First, actually closing costs here are gonna be a little bit less, but a little bit up. Cash to seller, it needs to go down, significantly down. $10,000. And rehab, we need to try, we need to make this house with $45,000. Now, if we invest $37,000 divided into 45, 10, 8, 12 into 75, meaning that we're gonna make $37,000 if we invest 75K. The cash on cash is 50%. So we are taking sub to flip, meaning that we are taking first the debt, we're taking it sub to. I'm gonna show you step by step. Then we're gonna rehab the house. Third, we're going to holding and closing. Let's call it in 6 months, and then we sell. Fourth, sell. Now I don't see it as a bad deal. Definitely I don't see it as a bad deal if I can give the seller less money. Oh, and another thing, I'm not gonna give the seller 10K, I'm gonna give the seller half now and half later. So that's kind of profits, $37,000. Actually, I believe that the, let me stop. There you go. I believe that the average flip here in Houston on Texas, it will give the investors close to 30K. So if we're taking a house sub to investing, and the beautiful thing about this deal is that we don't have to bring a hard money lender. We just have to bring like the 75K, not even the 75. Remember, we're paying the seller only 5 at the beginning. So we will have to bring close to 70 only to make $37,000. So I can bring a private money lender or a private money partner just to take this deal down. So basically, that's kind of my underwriting process. I will end this video now because I want to start sharing this channel more and more videos about underwriting. This one we did a super quick analyzing kind of the situation, the debt. So that's how we can make deals work. When remember cash, my regular cash offer was like close to 100, close to 200,000, but because he owes 248, it was a no deal for a flipper. But because I'm taking the debt sub to, I can bring private capital Of course, cheap private capital. We didn't add the expenses of the 70K. So that should be another like 7, like 10% flat, 10, 12% flat. And still a good deal, I would say. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, connect with me if you have any question. I love to do this. I love to help people. And yeah, bring me deals. I'm always buying here in Texas and Florida. Bye.